YouTube! Back in the day gamer here. Thanks for tuning into my channel, and today I'm coming at you with another pickup video. This lot of games is from back in April because I'm behind. I think that's how I start off all my pickup videos, I think. Yeah, April. Now, April was the Midwest Gaming Classic. This big pile of games I got from there is still waiting to have its video done as well. But before I can do that, I need to clean up the rest of the room. So this small lot is from what I picked up in the rest of April, which, you know, I didn't do a whole lot because I was going to the Midwest Gaming Classic and I knew this was going to happen. So before we get into that, you know, we're going to crack open a beer. Today I'm drinking something from the Shorts Brewery, the Power of Love. It's a shanty style ale brewed with rosemary and raspberry and blended with homemade lemonade. The reason I bought it is because this. The Power of Love. Huey Lewis. The DeLorean. The train. Do you get the reference? It's a good beer. To be honest, I don't taste any rosemary though. I love rosemary. Garlic and rosemary. Put it on everything. So, let's jump into this pile. We're going to start off with a Famicom game. I'm not sure where I heard about this one, but I wanted it for a long time. I had it on my eBay watch list, and it was always like 30 bucks. And then one day I saw somebody selling it for like 12. So I ordered it, and I know I try to not eBay that much, but if you're going Famicom, you know, it's got to be eBay. Because other than a convention or two, I've never seen a Famicom game in the wild. But the game that I picked up this time is called Metro Cross. Let's get a good pick of the cart there. Come on, focus! So this is a unique kind of game. It reminds me of 3D World Runner, except you're side-scrolling. It is much like in my last pickup video, Back to the Future 3 on Sega Genesis. Tough as hell. You die a lot, fast, and you can't get very far. It's all about memorization, and that's, you know, it's not a great thing, but this game's fun. I like it. I'm glad I bought it. It's not ported on the Nintendo, so this is one of those Famicom-only games, which makes me glad that I Famicom. Rolling along with another import. This is a Game Boy one. This is my only Game Boy import. I believe Daria Plays talked about this game, and I felt like I had to have it. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show you game footage because I got scammed, and it's like a repro cart, but it is called For Whom the Frog Tolls, something like that. The cartridge is tiny and it's not going to focus, but it's a cool game. It's an RPG. It's way different than other RPGs. Hard to explain, but it's cool. I like it a lot. You know, since I got scammed and it's a repro, wasn't very expensive. The original is, so I would suggest getting scammed and buying a repro because where it is a cool game, it's not worth the price the original gets. Moving on to the NES game of the lot. This was a trade or a gift. I think it was a trade, but maybe it was a gift. Either way, comes from my buddy Megadan29. We came about this at the MGC, and he ended up sending it to me because he forgot it because we were partying and blah blah blah. But that is Star Force. Now, I'm not a huge shooter guy, but this is a fun one. It's pretty standard. It's not super hard. It is hard, but all those space shooters generally are. It's a little on the easier side than a lot of them, but I wouldn't say it's easy. I hadn't got very far, but these kind of games aren't my specialty. I don't know, whenever I play these games, I always think Xanac. That was the one I grew up playing. My buddy Brian across the street had it. It is tough as shit. But that's the one I always... If I'm going to play a space shooter on the Nintendo, it's Xanac. But Star Force, for your money, which is a cheap one, is a good play. Now we got a couple packages here that I Haven't opened yet, but I do know what's in them. It's good. It's tasty. You definitely taste the lemonade. Still no rosemary though. This one here. This is the Sega Genesis game. Yeah. I should have opened it beforehand so I could play it and talk about how I liked or didn't like it, but I already know I like it. So go ahead and open it right now, and I'm going to keep you in suspense while I look at it, and it is in good shape. And that is the Sega Genesis game, Dinosaurs for Hire. So, story of my game hunting life. I randomly saw someone do a video of this game and realized that it was not yet in my library and it needed to be. So I remedied that via eBay, which I'm going to stop doing because I got a lot of games, nowhere to put them, and it kind of ruins the hunt. I like to build up my list and then go to a convention and pick a bunch of stuff up. So I'm going to stop eBaying except in extreme circumstances, but I'm not unhappy about picking this one up. You're all aware of the cover art, which is pretty fantastic. It's a Tyrannosaurus Rex with super ripped, veiny arms, most unlike a Tyrannosaurus Rex, holding a machine gun, kicking ass. And that's the basis of this game. Oh, we're back. Okay, now look at the fancy, shiny, purple bubble wrap envelope from this. I'm probably most excited about this one. I know what it is again, and this is something I've been trying to pick up for a long, long time. You'd never see it by itself at the convention. I tried to get the guys to sell it to me, but they wouldn't. And that is the adventure role-playing classic that started a what's the word I'm looking for? Tradition? No, it started a series. Phantasy Star, but there's no game. It's just the case because I have the game. The game, fairy game from back in the day, which still 25 plus years has my original save still on it. Fantastic batteries in that guy, but it's just the case. Boom. Now I can rest a little easier because it's going to look good up on the shelf. So last two things here. Actually, before that, I'm going to open another one of these guys. Where'd I get these from? I bought something from Japan. I got some Famicom or Super Famicom games and sent a bunch of these official Nintendo album stickers over, and every now and then I open one up and they always have funny things, and you guys like to comment on those. So oh, nice. So I'm going to open up another one of these, and right off the bat get one of the fancy, it's going to look crappy in the camera, but the silver foil ones. Remember collecting back in the day the cards? You get the hologram ones and whatnot. That's a score. We got another super crappy Zelda screenshot. Not even gonna hold that one up. A super crappy Mario 2 screenshot. And a not super crappy, but overworld Super Mario 3 screenshot. And then we've got the bottom half of like a nurse. What could that possibly be? I don't know. Who cares? It's number 240. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And this must be like the best pack of all. A second gold foil sticker. Boom, Link. That's actually pretty kick-ass. Score. That's number 165, by the way. A couple of those might be worth some cash. Like I would ever sell any of this ancient crap. So, this is pretty cool here. It's not a game, but it's season 1 of Elf. Yeah! Elf kicks ass. Watching this Well, I mean, okay, it's a show from the 80s, so it's a little dated, but it's pretty funny. All kinds of references that wouldn't fly nowadays. You know, Elf being creepy and trying to eat the cat. Elf's a good show. I wish Elf on the Master System was a better game. I wish it was, but it's just not. Last game of the lot here was a gift from my buddy Joe. Thanks, Joe. We'll spare you the details of it, but it's an Xbox game, and I haven't played Xbox in years. I have accumulated a small stack of really good games, and I'm looking forward to going Xbox crazy. God, why is this so heavy? It's got one disc and a big book. But anyhow, Oddworld Munchie's Odyssey. So there's going to be no gameplay because, like I said, haven't hooked the Xbox up in a long ass time. But this is supposed to be a good game. Screenshots on the back look great. I hear good things about it, so I am looking forward to getting down on some Xbox. So there's the rest of what I scored in April, not from the Midwest Gaming Classic. This is that magnificent pile, which is coming soon. It's just going to take so damn long to make that video. Oh, man, and I'm getting ready to go to too many games. Then I'm going to have that stack and that video to make. Oh, man. It's rough. It's rough over here at the Back of the Day Gamer household. The wife's still out of town, so I'm spending the weekend drinking beers, playing video games, and making YouTube videos for you guys to hopefully enjoy. On that note, I hope you did enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And as usual, keep it retro!